Justice delivered. Brittney Griner benched after on-court remark at Caitlin Clark triggers outrage. Accountability has finally caught up with Brittney Griner, and it hit harder than anyone anticipated. After weeks of public fury and silence from the WNBA, the league has officially issued a 3-game suspension to Griner for a highly contentious incident involving rookie phenom Caitlin Clark during a tense fourth-quarter showdown between the Indiana Fever and the Atlanta Dream. Following her ejection, Griner was seen on national TV appearing to mouth the words, "Trash that white girl." The clip exploded across social media, with lip readers and fans agreeing on what was said. And then radio silence. For weeks, the WNBA did what many feared most. Absolutely nothing. No press release, no disciplinary measures, no accountability. To many, it was a textbook case of a double standard. Fans, analysts, and even neutral observers recognized the moment for what it was, an unmistakably racially charged comment made during live coverage. Yet, the league shielded one of its most polarizing figures, seemingly hoping the storm would pass. But it didn't, because it couldn't. The video was too clear, the statement too obvious, and the silence too glaring. The WNBA's lack of action only intensified public outrage and reinforced what many believed was blatant favoritism. Now, imagine the roles reversed. Had Clark made a racial slur toward a black player on live television, her career might have been over within a day. But because the comment came from Griner, a player long protected by the league and certain media voices, the response was delayed. Until now. So what changed? One simple answer. Money. This wasn't about moral awakening. It was about the financial cost of continued inaction. Protecting Griner became more damaging to the league's bottom line than disciplining her. Caitlin Clark isn't just a promising rookie. She's a current heartbeat of the WNBA. Ticket sales, TV ratings, merchandise sales, and media buzz are all surging thanks to her presence. Fans, both lifelong and brand new, are flocking to games with high expectations. Fairness, integrity, and equal treatment under the rules. Corporate sponsors won't risk being associated with racial controversy. Networks want to avoid reputational damage. And fans will not invest in a league that appears selective in how it enforces justice. That is why the WNBA finally took action. The consequences for Griner are tangible. She's forfeiting game checks, losing endorsement prospects, and facing significant challenges in restoring her public image. This isn't a symbolic slap on the wrist. It's a public declaration that even marquee names are not immune to consequences. It's a steep fall from grace for someone once celebrated as a symbol of perseverance, famously freed from a Russian prison in a high-profile international exchange. But the goodwill that once surrounded her is evaporating quickly, a history of controversy. This is far from the first time Griner has drawn unwanted headlines. From complaining about attendance, even when talking about actual paying fans, to offering lukewarm gratitude toward the nation that secured her release, she has frequently found herself at the center of debate. Still this moment, an apparent racial swipe at the league's brightest new face, crossed a line that fans could not ignore. The same league that previously launched an investigation into unverified allegations of racist chants from Fever fans stayed silent despite clear video evidence of Griner's words. That selective enforcement fractured public trust. Now, her suspension feels less like decisive leadership and more like PR damage control. The defining moment, whether intentional or not, this could go down as a defining moment for the WNBA, a step toward ending preferential treatment and unchecked arrogance. The message is now loud and clear. Titles, medals, and past achievements will not shield players from consequences. Griner's marketability has taken a massive hit. Her reputation may never recover. Supporters claim the punishment was excessive, but the reality is simple. There's no excusing her words or the league's drawn-out response. This isn't only about Brittney Griner. It's about a league finally being forced to confront its own double standards and a player